Welcome to this tutorial on basic control mapping in Vidjam. In this video, I'll show you how to map buttons to external hardware controls, like keyboards, MIDI devices, or a Stream Deck. Mapping buttons allows you to control Vidjam more efficiently during live performances. While this video focuses on mapping buttons, we'll cover mapping knobs in the next one. If you're interested in mapping controls to a Stream Deck, please check out the separate video linked in the description. By mapping buttons to external hardware, you can operate Vidjam more smoothly during a live performance. Instead of using the mouse to find and click on-screen elements, you can simply press a physical button that's easily accessible, allowing you to focus more on your music. If you're mapping to a MIDI device, you need to ensure the device is enabled and ready to receive data. To do this, open Preferences and navigate to the MIDI and BPM panel. You should see your device listed under MIDI devices. If not, try refreshing the list. When the MIDI device is working correctly, you'll see text appearing in this area when MIDI data is received. Make sure to enable Note On/Off messages to receive MIDI note data. Once everything is set up, exit Preferences. There are several ways to map buttons in Vidjam. To map a single button, right-click on the button in the interface to open the context menu and select Map Hotkey. Then, press the corresponding button on your hardware device. For example, I'll map the loop button to my keyboard. Now, whenever Vidjam is playing a clip that I want to loop, I can press the hotkey to enable looping without needing to look at the screen or use the mouse. If I want to clear this mapping, I can right-click on the button and select Clear Mapping. To map multiple controls, you can use the mapping mode instead. To enter mapping mode, click the mapping toggle located in the main toolbar or press the F5 keyboard shortcut. You'll notice that most controls in Vidjam get highlighted. All highlighted controls can be mapped. Click on the control you want to map, and its color will change to indicate it's selected. I'll map the next button, which is very useful because it allows me to skip to the next video at any time during my performance. Now, I'll press the corresponding button on my hardware device. If successful, the control's color will change back to green, and an overlay showing the mapped key will appear. I'll also go ahead and map loop again. Once I'm done mapping, I'll exit mapping mode by clicking on the mapping button. Now, when I press the mapped button, it will go to the next video. Since I have quantization turned on to 1 bar, any controls that affect playback won't engage until the end of the bar. This means that whenever I hit the button mapped to next on my device, Vidjam will automatically go to the next video at the end of the current bar, keeping everything in sync. This is really useful when I anticipate a change in the music. I can cue up a change in the visuals with minimal effort. Besides mapping controls in the main interface, you can also map controls inside a layers grid. To do this, open the grid, enter mapping mode, select the button or clip you want to trigger, and then press the corresponding key on your hardware, just like before. You can automatically assign all clips in a grid to a device by clicking on any of the mapping buttons. If the controls weren't previously mapped, you'll get a prompt asking you how to map the controls. To clear all mappings, simply hit the Clear button.